Table. Oh, she's on. I just want to know how to have a solid color.
Where's the remote?
What? Oh.
Yeah, you can use the remote. You just have to go under the table.
I thought you had to go over the table like an idiot. Hello everyone, welcome back to Foster the Meeple, a channel all about
Board games.
And
Board gamey things.
yeah, what was with the pause?
Well, I thought you were grabbing the snacks. I was like, did she want me to say snacks?
And snacks.
And snacks.
And snacks. We are here today with another monthly wrap-up video. We just got through the month of September. It went by in a flash.
Before people start judging us too on how
judging us.
Little games we played this month, we
Stop
lost
it.
2 full weeks.
2 full weeks. We didn't lose. If anything,
Well, we
we're
were
a
in
couple
Disney.
of winners because we were in Disney. Yeah. We had the best of intentions. We were in Disney for 2 weeks. I packed so many games. Nick packed games. We played nothing. We played 0 games. So we went like a full 2 weeks without playing, and then it's just been busy, busy, busy ever since. So the number of games we played this month is a little bit lower. Whatever, doesn't matter. We had a great month regardless. We're also going to be eating some snacks from MunchPak. So this is MunchPak snacks delivered from around the world.
To your door.
To your door. This video is sponsored by MunchPak, so thank you to MunchPak for sponsoring this video. We're going to be having some snacks and talking to you about some games. I do want to say that next month, our wrap-up format is going to change a little bit. Okay, I want to try something different, something new. So just get really excited for it.
Sure.
Because it's going to be amazing.
Do it.
I'm going to overpromise, underdeliver. All right, so the drink this month is Pepsi. But it is a special Pepsi. So a little bit about MunchPak, by the way. There's a bunch of different types of boxes that you can get. This is the family box with the soda add-on. But you can also get like a mini box and an original size box.
My favorite part.
The soda's
As we've
Jeff's
said a million times.
The family pack, this is the biggest box that you can get, and it is jam-packed full of snacks from around the world. If you're interested in MunchPak, we have a coupon code. You can get $5 off of your subscription, and all the information will be linked below. Jeff, crack open that Pepsi.
What is it?
So it is Pepsi Raspberry from China.
Nailed it.
Smells like Pepsi with raspberry in it.
I don't know. It's got a little bit of a weird twinge there.
I don't drink pop, so I don't really know. I certainly don't drink Pepsi. Like if you ever have pop, you drink Coke.
Yeah, I'm a Coke guy.
How do we feel about it?
It has no sugar, so it has a aspartame taste.
Ooh.
You're going to hate it.
I hate sugar-free stuff. I understand if you need to have it because of diabetes and stuff, but I can't.
You respect the requirement or the functionality of it, but you don't enjoy the taste.
It tastes like Splenda.
Yeah, I actually don't mind it. It tastes like
Jeff often drinks like Diet Pop.
I do.
Zero.
I actually prefer diet drinks. I mean, I understand no pop is probably better.
Not according to Jeff's father's doctor.
Yeah, don't even get me started on that. It tastes like a diet Pepsi watered down.
With raspberry in it.
Yeah, with
a little bit of raspberry. It's a little less, there's a little less bite.
There's no bite. It's very...
it's not super fizzy.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's the soda for the month. We're going to continue trying out snacks as we go through the video. Let me look at our stats and insights. Listen.
S&Is.
There was a month where we said, this is our worst gaming month.
Is this actually it now?
I actually don't know. What was that month?
I feel like it was a couple months ago.
Oh, this is way worse. So the month that we said was our worst gaming month ever, we played 43 different games.
Was that May?
It was May. In September, we only played 25 different games.
Yeah, that's bad.
37 plays.
We normally hit a game a day.
We usually play around 50 to 60 games a month. Yeah. Like, that's pretty average for us, so this is, like, nothing. Not only that, but when we got back from vacation, I just wasn't in the mood to play games.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't say I wasn't in the mood. I was in the mood to play games, but I wasn't in the mood to learn new games.
I was just very tired. Lots going on.
Yeah, there has been there's been a lot going on in our personal lives.
Sure, yeah.
Nothing bad, but just like life is super busy right now. And we still, in my opinion, the fact that we still managed to play 25 games
37
and
plays
37
too.
plays is actually pretty crazy.
Yeah, so let's jump in and talk about some of the games. So the first one that's on the list that I want to talk about is a card game that we played called Sweet and Spicy.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
I do.
So this is a game that is kind of an iteration off of the card game Spicy, which we haven't played. Now this is, was it trick taking or set collection? Remind me. I remember I really liked it, but I forget how it plays.
It's trick taking, if I remember correctly. I'm also somewhat forgetting. It's not set collection.
It's not trick taking. It's bluffing. You're laying down a card. Okay, you're laying down a card, and it's like, it's got to be a certain number, kind of like consecutive number, or a certain type of thing. Like it's either a pepper or whatever. So you have to say 3 pepper.
This is a 3 pepper.
And everybody around you has to either be like, okay, I trust you or not. And you're trying to get through your hand so that you can go through a bunch of different things. So it's a bluffing game. We played it at 3 players, and I really, really enjoyed it. I remember really liking it.
It's kind of like, I don't want to say set collection, but like the cards are points kind of deal. I very much enjoyed it too. Way more than I thought I would. I don't know, does it play at 2?
Probably not.
I'd feel like 4 is probably ideal for a game like that.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I remember the card art being super cute too.
Very cute.
Yeah.
And then that same night, we also played a trick-taking game called Seas of Strife.
Yes, that's why I was getting those confused.
This is a game that I randomly picked up. I saw it at Lancelot Games one day, and I picked it up because it was like, I don't know, like $9 or something. Like cheap, just looks like a deck of cards. And it's a trick-taking game where you are trying to, it's not based on like suit necessarily. It's based on number, and you don't want to win tricks. Is that right?
Correct.
Or there's like a certain amount?
Yeah, you don't want to take
We
tricks.
literally played this on like September 1st, so it's been a while.
That also has art by someone.
Is it Beth Sobel?
It might be. That shocked me a little bit. But yeah, just another iteration on trick taking. Tricks are bad, you know. I very much enjoyed it. But
yeah, and it's really neat because like each of the cards, so there are different like colors and suits, and each one will tell you like how many of that card there are,
varying amounts,
and what numbers like you have, and all of this stuff. I really liked it. I was expecting nothing from it because I didn't know anything about it. I think it has like a 5 something on BGG. Like it's not rated very high, but I think it's great.
I could see people not enjoying it. I mean, it's basically, if I remember right, it's like there's a spectrum of colors and the numbers just go up.
Yes.
For like, so grays might be like 30 to 35 and then blacks are 36 to 40 and like,
and you're trying to like force other people to take tricks basically.
Yeah. You don't want to get stuck with like high card. Anyway. Yeah. It's just another iteration of trick taking and I enjoyed it.
Me too.
But I also am biased.
Jeff loves trick taking.
I do love trick taking.
What do you feel like, Jeffy?
Super Agent Gizmo Power Chips.
Let's try those. That sounds
But they're
fun.
from the United States.
It doesn't matter. That's a
all right, so these are Super Agent Gizmo Power Chips pizza flavor from the United States. Crunchy corn chips with a zesty tomato cheese and herb seasoning. You'll feel like you're on a special mission to find out how a single chip can pack so much flavor.
I have a feeling. My feeling is that Jeff won't like these.
I have a feeling. Normally, if it's a pizza flavored chip, I will not like it because it never tastes like pizza. It always tastes like marinara sauce or something like equivalent. It smells good.
It just tastes like a tortilla chip.
I get a little bit of pizza.
It literally just tastes like a tortilla chip to me.
Oh, good.
Crunchy, yummy.
Not bad.
Fine. I would not buy these on my own. I'd rather just have Doritos. Personally.
They're definitely not like as much flavor as I thought they were going to be. Those would be really good to like dip in something.
Yeah, like salsa. They'd be good salsa chips. We also did, you may have seen, we did another party video where we played 3 games. We played Imposter, we played The Mole, and Doodle Mayhem. I just wanted to shout out The Mole because it is so much fun. Now, that video was a sponsored video. This video is not.
So we can say it.
We can say whatever we want. The Mole is like, it's positioned as like an adult party game, and it definitely is based on the
Yeah.
content that's in it. So just a fair warning. Like there's some stuff in it that we're like, let's not even like play with that.
We removed some cards.
Yeah, because there's
just
some
to
that's
keep
just
it
like,
a little bit more family friendly.
But it is so much fun. Like I was blown away by how much fun we had, to the point where like my other brother came over a few days after that, and then we pulled it out and played, and we had a second copy and we just gave it to him because he enjoyed it so much. I'm like, this is a perfect convention game.
Yeah, I was gonna throw it, like, if you have a big group, yeah, that's a banger of a game to throw.
Yeah.
Especially like people you don't know, or like an icebreaker. Like, talk about games that have like shocked me this year. Like, honestly, this year that would be one.
I would agree.
Because party games are not my thing. They've grown on me as I've grown in the hobby, but the mole.
It was so fun.
Yeah,
and
I love lying.
Yeah, it is. It's a bluffing game, basically. Yeah. Like, it's kind of like Fake Artist Goes to New York, but in a different form.
Yeah.
And if you want to watch us play it, you can watch that video. I'll have it linked below. We had a great time playing it then. But yeah, I would highly recommend it. Like, I'm pretty sure you can get it at Barnes & Noble is where they're selling it. Possibly you might see it at Target as well. Yeah. But yeah, I really, really liked it.
I also very much enjoyed Imposter.
I did too. But I think we just needed more people.
The mole was the one that I think everyone left being like.
And we also played Doodle Mayhem. You're supposed to have a minimum of 4 people.
Yeah, we
had to fudge the rules. It was still fun, but it was definitely my least favorite of the 3. Yep. We obviously played a butt ton of Lorcana. So we'll talk about the next one. It's called Moon. Now, Moon was sent to us from Sinister Fish Games. It's their newest game out. So you may have heard Villagers and Streets are their 2 other games. This one, I've played all 3.
I have not played Streets.
You've only played Villagers.
Yeah.
Moon is by far my favorite of the 3. Like, by quite a lot.
I very much like Villagers. I liked Villagers more than you, I think.
I found it really confusing.
But I also agree. I prefer Moon than over Villagers. It just seemed more fluid, and like it made better sense. All the it's mechanically similar.
It's like Combo City.
You're just comboing cards off of each other, and if you have this card out, then it allows you to do this thing, and it allows you to build this part of your, colony, I guess. Yeah, it was really fun to like see how all those things interacted. I would throw out that if you like Villagers and you like Streets. I think you'll really like it. You'll really like Moon.
It's basically, it plays really quickly. It only plays over 3 eras. The eras are relatively fast, and it's just like, building up your engine to get enough resources in order to be able to do the things, in order to be able to score hearts, which is how you get points. And it played so fast. It was a quick learn. I definitely recommend it. I think that I liked it, a ton.
Yeah, and there's a Valkyrie expansion which adds just a bunch of new cards and stuff to the game, and also this really interesting mechanic where you can send ships around and stuff, but it just gives you a little bit more game. We have not yet played with Valkyrie.
No.
But it just adds more game.
Mint white?
Mint white.
But, so my question is, do we want to stick with salty or go to sweet? Because once I have sweet, I can't go back to salty.
Well, if you don't want to go back, let's do one more salty then.
Okay.
And then we'll go to sweet.
So you pick the salty one.
These are Chick Chack onion flavor chips from Israel. This snack is a crunchy, salty, and savory. These crisp, bite-sized rings pack a ton of zesty onion flavor in every bite. They're so flavorful, you'll keep coming back for more.
They look like Ringalos.
Funyuns. They're not as big as Funyuns.
They look like Ringalos.
They look like Ringalos. Again, not a lot of flavor.
No. Where's the flavor?
There's not a lot of onion flavor on that.
I can see how those would be like a good little table snack.
These would be really good if you had I don't drink, but if you were having a beer.
Yeah.
Like something like yeasty. These would be really good out on a table with nuts and stuff.
Like on a charcuterie.
Yeah, they don't have a ton. They have a little bit.
They would go really well with cheese.
Yes. They would be really good on a charcuterie board.
What doesn't, though? The next game that we played was also sent to us from Sinister Fish Games, and that game is called Honk.
Oh, right.
And obviously, we're a couple of geese.
I forgot
we're Canadian.
Yeah.
And this is really a game for, children.
It's a kid's game.
Basically, you have these golden eggs, and on the bottom of each golden egg, On the bottom of each golden egg, there's points. So the golden eggs go face down, and then you put a pile of geese on top of them. All different kinds of geese, including Canadian geese, obviously. Then what you're doing is you're feeding the geese. And so you have to look at each goose wants a different type of food or combination of food. And you can only feed the geese that are fully uncovered because they're kind of like scattered in a pile. You feed the goose, you take an egg. If it's a second goose of that same kind, then you take 2 eggs. And you just keep going until all of the geese have been fed and all of the golden eggs have been collected. That's the game. Very simple. Would be a fantastic little family game. Good little game to have at a cottage.
You could play this, I think, with some pretty young... I don't know the age thing on it. I mean...
I assume like 6.
Yeah, it would play... It play good with children, and I think like anyone that you're just like... that's not into board games at all, and you just want to try and play something and see.
Yeah, we literally said afterwards, like, oh, like we could play this with Jeff's mom. Like, I think she would actually enjoy that game. Yeah, it's just like silly little fun. Yeah. I kind of enjoyed it. Like, it was obviously super simple. So.
No setup. You can teach someone how to play this in literally 2 seconds.
Yeah.
And get something played.
It's cute too.
It is very cute.
I love geese. And then we did get an early review copy of Marvel Dice Throne.
We did.
X-Men.
We did.
We will be having lots of content on it coming up. We are going to be doing, spoiler alert, another Dice Throne tournament featuring only the Marvel characters, which will include 4 of the new X-Men characters.
It will, yep.
So all that I want to say, because we can't really say too much about it, can't show too much about it. All right, then we played Chicken. Chicken was sent to us from Keymaster Games. This is a push your luck dice rolling game. You don't remember?
Chicken!
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember Chicken.
My God, I was like, do you not remember this? So Chicken is by Scott Alms, whom I love. He does many of the solo games for Button Shy. This is a straight up push your luck game. Very simple, very silly, quick to play. I really liked it. I love push your luck games though, like love. So basically in this game, you're rolling dice. There's white dice, yellow dice, and orange dice. You're trying to collect chickens, and you're trying not to get foxes. If you get 3 foxes, you bust. And you're gradually rolling more dice.
What I will say is, like, when Jamie told me this game was push your luck, I'm like, you know, okay, I've played Can't Stop. I've played Strike, you know, whatever. Like, how can you keep iterating on push your luck? What I really liked about this is you roll and then pass. It's not like...
Consider it a game of chicken.
The push your luck aspect isn't traditional to games like Can't Stop, where it's like, well, I'm going to roll again. Yeah. I'm going to roll again. And if I bust, I bust.
Yeah.
You're going to roll and basically be adding dice, which are good, but also bad because they have more bad faces on them. They have more fox faces on them.
Yeah.
And then you're going to pass.
You get 1 reroll.
You get 1 reroll and then you pass. But there's some strategy in being like, okay, I'm going to reroll and maybe I can add some of these negative dice to the pool so that Jamie then has to roll all of these negative dice and hopefully busts right off the top.
Yeah, it's very different in that way because you do your roll. And then if you get an egg, if you roll an egg, you have to hatch the egg by adding new dice from the coop into your pool of dice. Then you have to decide, do I roll again or do I stop and I pass? When you get the dice, you have 2 options. You either roll all the dice you've been given or you are a chicken. It's like that, you know, playing chicken. And then you put all of the other dice into the center of the table. You get -1 point, and then you just roll the white dice. So if you have literally all of the dice, you could be like,
I'm chickening out.
I'm chickening out.
Yeah.
I really liked it. I think it's fun. It's a cute little game.
Yeah.
Great little travel game, I think.
If you like push your luck games like Can't Stop and Strike and you're looking for something that's in the same vein but a little bit different, go check out Chicken.
Another one that we're probably going to play with Jeff's mom because she loves Can't Stop and it's super simple to teach. Snack? Let's get something sweet.
All right, we're going sweet.
Yeah.
Did you want to pick the sweet now?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll probably end up having 2 more snacks. Well, there's Skittles, so I obviously want those. But, like, Is that too basic?
Yeah.
I want these. Strawberry wafers.
All right, I'll read what it is. Ming Chi Taiwan Strawberry Wafer from Taiwan. These crunchy and aromatic wafers are layered with delicious strawberry cream that tastes like you're biting into a real strawberry. That sounds delicious.
You
might be overselling it, though.
I love wafer. Where are they from?
Taiwan.
Taiwan.
Ming Chi Taiwan Strawberry Wafer.
Oh my god, it's just like one big one. I'll crack it.
I just need a small little piece.
Here you go, Jeffy. It smells very good. Very excited.
First initial bite was great. Then it went away. There's no flavor.
Do we have COVID?
Maybe. No, I just had ramen. I can taste the ramen. I can taste the Pepsi.
What is happening? That first bite,
it was delicious.
Like, boom, strawberry, and then suddenly it was like cardboard.
It was like when you chew gum. If you have like a piece of juicy fruit, and it's like, initially it's like, oh, this is so good, and then like 5 seconds later it's gone. Take the 5 seconds, but make it like half a second.
Unacceptable. I'm just having Skittles now.
Skittles floral fruit flavor.
Oh no, floral.
Are from China. Unlike any Skittles you've tried before, boasting a unique combination of floral and fruit flavors, such as rose and grape and more.
I'm going to get us each one of each. There's 5 flavors. One. Did
Okay.
you get yellow? 2.
Do you want to do them one at a time?
Yeah.
The same ones?
Yeah, just wait. Okay, which one do you want to do first?
Orange.
I was going to say I'd read the flavors, but they are not in English. Orange? That's a flower.
That's incredible.
Now we're cooking.
That tastes like a candle. Which I know I know you were probably like, that sounds disgusting. Have you ever smelled a fruity candle and be like, man,
I'd eat that.
I'd eat that?
All the time.
That's what I'm experiencing right now.
Peach.
Peach? Tastes like peach. Alright, we're doing light pink.
That's a rose.
You think?
I think.
It's definitely a flower. How do they do this?
I don't know. And it tastes like a different flower than the other one.
And not in like a gross way. Pink?
Yep.
Great. Imagine if this was like popcorn. Or rotten cheese. That's the most flowery tasting one.
I can't describe to you the feeling that I'm having right now because I'm tasting a flower that I know I have smelled before.
Do you know where my brain went? Disney. It tastes like the smell of Disney.
Those Skittles were delicious.
Those were 10 out of 10.
We played the newest, I think it's the newest Unmatched, Brains versus Brawn. Or is it Brawn and Brains? What's it called? Brains and Brawn.
I don't know if it's new. I think it's newest.
It's at least one of the newest. Marvel has Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, and the She-Hulk.
We played
Spider-Man and the She-Hulk. I played the She-Hulk.
I was Spider-Man.
And it was a very close match.
Yeah.
The She-Hulk is very fun to play. Like, she might be one of my favorite characters to play now.
I did like Spider-Man. It was very frustrating to play against She-Hulk because She-Hulk would negate the kind of like benefit of working using Spider-Man. Spider-Man was like kind of good at like hitting and running away, but like She-Hulk had cards that would say like you have to stay in place. And I was like, ugh. But yeah, I think Spider-Man ended up winning.
Yeah.
By like 1 or 2.
Yep.
Yeah, it was very good.
One more snack, one last game.
Ribbon Black Candy. Artisanal black sugar candy crafted using age-old open fire methods, resulting in a delectable caramelized confection with rich malty notes.
You want to try
from
that?
Japan. I will love these. Jamie will hate them.
Let's try them.
Malty notes thing is the thing that I'm worried about
malty?
for you. Like, kind of beer.
Oh.
It smells like... Wow.
Wait, it's getting stronger. It tastes like molasses.
Yeah, that's where I was going.
Okay.
The more I wanted to wait because I got a lot of caramel at the first. I was like, wait, no. This is reminding me of molasses. It tastes like molasses candy.
I love molasses. Last game that we played was Spellbook, and this one was sent to us from Asmodee Canada. So thank you to Asmodee. This is a new Phil Walker Harding game, and basically, in this game, you are trying to complete spells.
Correct.
By gathering different ingredients, and you go through a morning phase, a midday phase, and an evening phase, and each phase lets you do something. Take an ingredient, store an ingredient, do an action, those types of things. It's fine.
It is a very basic, straightforward game. There's no player interaction. You are, I shouldn't say there's no. I guess you have a shared board that you're drafting. I think it's elements that you're drafting to build out your spells. But that's it. There's no getting each other's way. You're just doing your own thing. And the actions are very simple.
I think we were going through the motions when we were playing it.
Yeah, it did feel very like I'm just kind of doing the thing to get to endgame, which honestly, that is what you're doing.
Yeah.
There's unique ways you can like combo the spells together to like score more victory points, but everything's getting you victory points. I think it would be a really cool intro game.
Sure.
For someone that's never been in the hobby before. I don't think it's something I would introduce to someone that's played like Clank or anything like that. But like someone that's never played a board game and you want something easy and simple, Spellbook I think is something that would fit that mold.
I just had a handful of those Skittles and my mouth tastes like a garden. It's like springtime.
This candy is going to last a decade.
That's why I had to spit it out. I'm like,
it has not shrunk.
So those are the games, some of the games that we played in the month of September. Very light month for us. However, sometimes it do be like that. October is also going to be a light month.
Yeah, Jamie's gone for 2 weeks in October, and I'm gone at the end of October.
So
we are having a game day, though.
That's true.
So we're going to try and get some scary games played.
For October.
But it's not going to be like our normal play amount. It's just our
lives are too chaotic.
Have gotten very busy.
Very busy. Very busy indeed. Anyways, that's everything that we have for you all today. So now if you're interested in buying board games, you know what you should do? You should check your friendly local gaming store. For us, that is...
the Boardroom Game Cafe.
Yes, it is. Now, do you like snacks? Because
do.
we do. You should try MunchPak. Do we have a code?
We do. $5 off.
$5 off. I didn't even have to ask the question.
No,
I also want to give a big shout out to Rathskellers, who is a new channel sponsor for us. If you notice our new backdrop, these are custom shelves that were made for us from Rathskellers, and you will be seeing more and more of our beautiful new table. We'll do a whole video review on it and all that good stuff, but just wanted to give them a shout out because this is the first video that you're going to be seeing the backdrop. Which is really fun. Yeah.
Indeed.
That is everything that we have for you all today. So thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see,
please subscribe.
We hope to see you again soon. And now we say goodbye. Goodbye.
Later days.
The table is not on.
No, it's off. What color do you want? Blue?
No. I don't think we need a color right now. I meant for like when I'm like doing B-roll and stuff. Ooh, that's a pretty color. Teal.
You don't want a color at all right now?
No. Ay, ay, ay. All right, Jeff, you ready? Are we centered?
Yeah.
So we didn't start playing.
Yeah, you see that too?
Where the actual do these flies come from only when we film?
Oh, man.
Anyway.
It's so cold down here.
It's so cold down here. And this video is...
Hold the door.
Hold the door. They're called ding-dongs.
Are those from the States? I feel like I know what those are.
Ding-dongs?
Ding-dongs. Sorry, I have something in my eye. It's really bothering me.
Careful, you got chip fingers.
Oh, I'd use this hand.
Oh, okay. That was a long taste test.
Yeah, it was worth it though.
Totally worth it.
It was smart for you to throw a bunch of Skittles in your mouth.